Alright, here we have a Brute 22-ton log splitter. It's got a 208cc Briggs & Stratton motor. I'm going to try to go over all the information that people would normally ask. Yes, it is horizontal and vertical both. I got it from Menards. I believe it was on sale for $7.99. Normal price was $8.99. Just like any other log splitter, it's got, I believe, a 2-inch ball on the front. It takes a 2-inch ball. Maximum speed 45 mile an hour in case you guys want to haul it down the road. Comes in a box, in a crate box, and about 15 pieces. You have to mount the motor, mount the ram, the wheels, of course the frame here. Everything has to be mounted. The only thing that was really mounted was the oil filter. That was mounted. The pump was mounted onto the motor. You just had to bolt the motor up to the frame, which is 4 bolts. Fill it up with hydraulic oil and motor oil. It does not come with any of the fluids. Of course, there is fluid in the ram and in the hoses. They plug off the hoses, so you don't really have to worry about bleeding anything. You just fill up the tank here, which is part of the frame where the wheels are. That holds 2.5 gallons, but I ended up putting 3 gallons in to actually read okay on the dipstick there. Works pretty good. I've split that wood so far, which is ash and elm. The ash was no problem at all, even with knots. The elm, big pieces, like 20-inch diameter at least. Did fairly well. Slowed down a little bit, of course, but it split it fairly well. I had a pretty monster piece right here with some gnarly knots in it, and it stopped it for just about a second, but it kept pushing through, and it did split it for the most part. So enough talk, let's fire this thing up. As soon as I put everything together, choked it, turned a little throttle on, I think it fired up the first pull. And you got your choke, you have your fuel on off, your kill switch, and your throttle. And before I start it, because you won't be able to hear me, it does return back automatically. You press forward, you hold forward, it splits the log. You push it back, it locks into place until the ram comes all the way back, and then it stops it. So it is automatic back, which is nice. What's this? Up to 26 inches, I believe. Don't quote me, but I think it's 26-inch logs that it will split. So let's fire it up, and I'll show you in this piece of elm, I do believe, which has had a pretty nasty knot in it. I'll show you how that splits it. So here we go. Well, not too bad. I mean, it went through that pretty easy. I wish I had some full logs to show you, but, you know, once I started with a new toy, I just kept going till it was all done. But I might post another video go out, cut some more wood, some big pieces, and show you how the 22-ton works. I was going to get a 25-ton. It was $200 more, but it had a 196cc motor instead of the 208, which I don't know if that matters much. Well, specs and all that, I'm not sure. But this works pretty good for what I'm using it for. It's definitely saving my back. So I hope you enjoy the video. Like I said, I don't post very many. I'm no expert at this, but if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can. So thank you.